All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? It's a one of a kind, my bad, y'all. It's a one of a kind man, the myth, the legend, Newnan legend. You see them in your hallways, you see them around on billboards, you know what I'm saying? A young man who's been really blown up, transferred from playing football. So we're going to tell the story. He's going to give us a live update of what's going on with the Newnan Cougars, you know what I'm saying, for the summer league. Well, summer league, spring league, whatever you want to call it. But the man who needs no introduction, the man, the myth, the legend, Jaylin
Uh,
Brown. What's going on, brother?
so what's up, Bacon? Nice to see you, my boy.
Always, brother. I hope I gave you a pretty decent introduction,
Oh yeah,
brother.
yeah, you did.
100%, bro. So, you know what I mean? School been out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just walking through how it's been since, being free kind of.
I mean, like time wise, I love it, but like, I really want to I want to say like school. I like going to school then the gym. So like, just having a gym now, I got to find something else to do, like workout or something. I'm just finding stuff. So, but it's been pretty good so far.
100%, man. You tearing up the kitchen at home, brother?
Oh no, no, my mama do all that. My mama do all that. I ain't just learned how to cook yet.
Ah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Flip the egg or something, brother.
Oh yeah, I gotta get some.
Nah, in due time. So, you talked about having a lot of free times on your hands. What are you trying to like? Or is there anything you're trying to improve going into your
Oh yeah,
senior season? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, more explosive. Like I'm really trying to get more explosive. I've been working on my right hand a lot, trying to do other moves with that. Just be a leader. Really trying to work on being a leader for this team because going into senior year, big role really.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. I mean, you already being with y'all a lot last year, man. I feel like you was already a solid leader, bro. So what specifically are you trying to, get better at leadership wise?
Making my teammates better, like really, like since my 10th grade and 11th grade year, I really was just making myself better, put my name out there. This year I want to put my teammates name out there, get them some recognition so they can go big. Really just want the whole team to eat.
100%. I saw you talking about this as a let's see, like what do they call those people? An ambassador for the team. What are you talking about as a point guard facilitator? What are you talking about when you talking about
Yeah,
like?
like ambassador, really, really, really both. I know I'm taking the role. Jalen Brett. I'm not sure if he's gonna graduate early or not. So if I have to take that role, then I'm ready.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
That's new. Yeah, that's right. That's right. JB it is around the corner. December would be a time if he was an early graduate.
Yeah.
So I mean, but essentially when you look at it, man, you got saying Ben's playing AAU, T
Oh yeah, T
playing
Mac. Yeah, T
T
Mac.
Mac, and um Cole playing AAU, but I think
Oh
Cole's
yeah, yeah,
already. So
yeah,
I mean, there's two guys. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I mean, I think we're gonna be. I think we're gonna be the same thing as last year. We were just missing the key factor landing. We lost him, but other than that, I think everything's good.
nah, for sure. And we'll get to the brother who came over from Banneker in just a minute. But we're gonna stay on you for right now. You playing
Mhm.
AAU this season? I remember they gave you AAU stuff during the season. So how's it been? You already caught a couple bodies, look like on the
Oh yeah,
AAU.
yeah, yeah. I actually, speaking of T Mac and Ben, I was taking a break from AAU. I was just in the gym, and T Mac and Ben reached out to me. They were like, "My uncle got an AAU team. I want you to come help us out." So I went with them, built my chemistry with them, and we just been, playing.
100%. So y'all on see the way up. I'm gonna show you clips, man, for the people who ain't seen JB's. You know what I'm saying most recent mixtape. It's on the radar, man. So the
Yeah.
way up. That's the name of the team. This is
Oh
Ben's.
yeah, the warm up. Yeah, yeah. The warm up. That's what it's called. TWU.
Nice.
Hmm.
What separates this team from any other AAU team that you feel like you could have been a part of this offseason?
I mean, during the like going, how can I say this? Leaving the season, I really had like Georgia Stars, all the like branded teams like calling me and stuff, but I really like just don't want to chase the hype really. And they brought me in as a family. I mean, it just felt like home, so I just stayed down with them.
100%. Most people would have jumped at the opportunity to play for the Star, what I mean, and whoever could be the Celtics, whoever else was calling. But what I'm saying, what is it in you, what I mean, to want to still want to stay true to people who you've been knowing for a while?
Really, I mean, really, it's just like I really come. How can I say? I really come from nothing. Like with the Outlaws, I was a football player at first, and after I left football, they always stayed with me and everything. They really taught me like family is really the key. If I wanted to go play with like Georgia Stars, CP3, all of those teams, I wouldn't really know anybody, and like I don't think I'm really like comfortable with that just yet. So just pick them.
Nah, I'm saying stand down. So you brought the Outlaws. JB picked up the football first before he picked up the round ball,
Okay.
man. Just talk about just how football has, made you to this, dynamic basketball player, bro.
Okay, yes, sir. I mean, football, I've been playing football since 7. I mean, with Coach Ty, he just been there for me always. Football really like, how can it brings out a dog that on the court that like most basketball players don't have. So like I think that's an advantage that football brought me. And like going into high school, I played football ninth and 10th grade. And when I quit, all the coaches was just like, that's crazy. No way you're gonna make it in basketball. So like that just motivated me more to just grind, 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 and show prove them wrong.
I'm saying, walking around JB, you carefree, you know what I mean? You chilling. But I could tell, but you carry around a weight of like, it's I gotta do this. It's bigger
Yeah,
than me making it out than just you. So, how do you carry that weight and still produce?
yeah, produce. I mean, my mom always taught me, being respectful and everything, and really like I want to carry myself where I can get her out the situation she be in, cause like she been there all my life. So I just want to make her smile, get her a house. So that's my main goal.
I'm saying when you think about yourself at the highest level, whether it be NBA or whatever the case may be, college, if you're going in order, what do you see JB at the highest level?
NBA, man, I'm shooting for the stars. NBA.
Yeah, 100%. No Hall of Fame, NBA, not past the star. You
Oh,
just shooting for
oh,
the star.
oh no, Hall of Fame. I'm trying to be the greatest. Greatest ever. That's my goal.
100%, man. What is your routine like? What's your routine like? You up early? How many times you work out a
Yeah,
day? What's
yes,
your
sir.
setup?
I'm getting up at my routine. I'm up at 7. I get some, creatine in my body. I go out to the whatever court that's like, open. I usually get in contact with Coach Gats. Just I get on the shoe machine for about an hour or so, working on my dribbling and just go on about my day after that. Get everything else situated. Go to summer practice while we're in June right now.
Yeah,
But July. So just trying to blow. I really just go to the gym sometime, like like Planet Fitness and all those. I go to the gym, get some of that in right now until I get back in school with Coach Dano, which is our weight training coach.
100%. Is there like a number? Is there a specific number of shots you trying to knock down per
Oh
day?
yeah. So the gun shows you like your percentages and all that. So I really
Right.
just go by percentage. I let up about like 304, and I'm trying to stay in that like 60, 70 range.
Nice, nice. You around the world? You
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going around top of the key. I usually work on like dribble pull ups from the three, everything. Just trying to get my shot off.
100%, 100%, man. So let's go back. Like I said, go back to your earlier childhood or just earlier life. Playing football. When did you never picked up a basketball until late high school?
No, I have speaking like I was playing football and basketball, but like football was always my main. I had a coach named Duran Gates. He was at Heritage last year. He took me in very early, trained me. He always told me I was gonna be the best player. I just never believed him, and he always just took me in as his child, and we trained like every day, get it done.
Basketball, or football.
Oh, basketball, basketball. I was doing both with Coach Ty and Duran.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. When you sit back, like you say, you didn't believe him, but what I mean, you see where you're at now. I think this your second time being regional player of the year.
Oh yeah, yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
Second time regional player of the year. I think you led the team in scoring.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, when you sit back and reflect on it, you know what I'm saying? Where does your mind go?
I mean, like, it's just crazy because, like, if you ask anybody around in middle school, at like I went to Evans Middle School, I was not like I wasn't even I was probably like top five. I was not. I just had a big jump during high school. Like Coach Duran, he called me like every day, hit me up. I got the gym at Heritage. Let's work, let's work. I'm going in there like 6, 7, getting it in with him, man. He really just boosted my confidence. When he told me I could do it, I just knew it. I knew it was up.
100%. So what's your before I bring on my co-host Naj, man? If let me know when you're ready, Naj. I don't see you lit up yet.
Mm.
But what has that done for your inner talk now? Like, are you more positive when you talk to yourself? Or how's that
Oh
going?
yeah. I mean, really, I always been a confident kid, but like, I never really had, like the stuff to back it up. But now, like having the stuff to back it up, I just, go along with it.
100%. Got a couple comments, brother. Got a couple comments. Vamping Ty, Coach Ty locked in, my boy.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate
that's my boy. That's my boy.
Nah,
That's my boy.
definitely, man. We still hope the Knicks lose, by the way, brother.
Nah, I think the Knicks gonna bring it home.
You think so, bro?
Just looking like it. Then the Aaron Fox did that layup. That was horrible. That was horrible.
I'm still itching my head about that one. And what else happened? That was crazy. The tipping at the end was that
Yeah.
still blew my mind.
Yeah, he went crazy last night. OJ, he went crazy, like 33. I was like, whoa.
He been cut though.
Yeah. He been nice. I ain't gonna lie, he been nice. Just never expected like in the big stage. That's crazy. He just stepped up in the big stage like that.
Facts. And then what the turnaround, the tie, what the game 4?
Oh yeah, I think it. Yeah. It was. Boy.
But JB be watching ball, man. Some of y'all but need to take notes. But
Oh, yeah,
we got Lover Derek 09. Hearts in the chat. Is your auntie or your mom or something?
I can check the chat, can't I?
I love Roderick.
Oh, let's see. Nah. I think I can't even see her thing. I don't even know.
Well, nonetheless, man, we appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe while you're here, and definitely follow. Well, we'll get to JB's IG page in a while, but definitely tap in with JB as well. Yes, man. Lil Spaz -BW9 family.
Oh yeah. I think that's Jaylin Brett, little brother, if I'm not mistaken.
I know JB had a little brother.
Oh yeah, he did. He do. He played on the team with us last year. I think that's gonna be a big factor. He been stepping up the role pretty good. So I think he gonna, have a breakout year.
I'm saying, it's come on, man, Auntie Rita,
Oh,
man.
Auntie Rita, yeah. That's T Mac, auntie. Been pretty close with her. Yeah, she been. Speaking of Auntie Rita, she been there my whole journey also. So much respect to you, Auntie Rita.
Much love, man. Much love. You know what I'm saying? We got a little can cut, man.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Oh yeah, SNG, he know that my boy.
Mr. 1K.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
We appreciate y'all. Tapping in, man. Jay Reed.
Oh yeah. Jay Reed. Actually, speaking of Jay Reed, he was on my Outlaws team with us. So
100%, man. I'm gonna have him bring Naj, and the comments is coming in crazy. Giving you buckets next year. Cam Morgan. What you got to say there, brother?
Nah, I don't believe all that.
He capping, but he saying he capping.
Yeah, you cap.
Nonetheless, brother, this JB, I don't know if you've met Naj, but this is Naj, man. So you know what I mean. This is one of my brothers.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jaylin Brown. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jaylin. Najeh, bro. Did you coming on?
Yes, sir.
So I was Naj, did you come on, man? I'm going through JB's story, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother played football early on. You know what I mean? Newnan Outlaws. And you know what I'm saying? Since then, we started training basketball in 9th grade.
8th and 9th grade, going to 8th and 9th grade.
8th and 9th grade. So kind of started late in this game, and still, you know what I mean, prevailed to be 2-time regional player of the year, led the team last year in scoring. You know what I'm saying? Took his team to the first round last year. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do a couple more questions. I'm gonna throw it to Naj. I'm saying throw you back in the fire, JB. Was gonna save this for later, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now that you've had some months, you know what I mean, to sit on, you know what I mean, the end of the season. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on it? You know what I mean? And how move forward since then.
Oh man, I knew it was coming. Tough loss. Tough loss. we prepared. The crazy part about it, the last play that they scored a layup on to take the lead, we prepared for that play like all week. So it
Yeah.
just hurt. It just hurt so bad that they got that. But I mean, I want to say, I mean, scoring wise, I had like 27, 8, and like 3. But I took a bad shot in the fourth quarter that like affected the game a lot. So if you, as a person like as I am, I really, put things on me. But yeah, just tough loss.
100%. How about the free throws?
Oh yeah, free throws as a team, I think we went like 4 for 25. It was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible.
100%. 100%. So I'm hearing live. It's still staying that you're kind of still using it for motivation moving forward this year.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's motivation. I talk about it like at practicing all the time. And my boy Landon, he graduated. I talk with him all the time about it. He hates it. I think we could have went way farther.
Nah,
'Cause
definitely.
if we would have beat Kennesaw in the first round, we matched up with Houston County so well that I think we would have blown them out. We would have had Woodward in the Elite Eight. That would have been a tough one. But at least, had that Elite Eight name pretty good.
Nah, fact. That'd been Coach Gas Elite 8, saying Elite 8 in what? At least 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. Yeah. I think they
100%.
went like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, it was mad me. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna extend the floor to you, Naj, if you feel cool.
So I got to go back. I know you was talking about your story a little bit and kind of how you kind of got started. It was obviously football. So
Yes, sir.
what kind of attracted you, Jaylin, to the sport of basketball, and why did you continue to play? 'Cause I know you were saying like football kind of gave you that dog mentality of like I got to go get it, and now you applying that to the court. So like, why did you try to transition?
So I mean, basketball was just like a secondary sport, but Coach Gatz and Coach Drip, they would just talk to me every day about it and every day about it, and I really just put my trust in them that they was going, get where I'm at now, and they did it. So I'm just successful about it. But really like the transfer, like what made me just go to basketball was the football team. I played corner. The football team depth chart was like crazy, and I was just like third, second. I was working my way up, but I just, I didn't like it. And Coach Gatz took me in. He was like, "I'm putting it in your hands," and we worked every day until 10th grade year came around, and I just shot up.
Now you talk about you shooting up and then putting in that constant work from 8th to 9th grade. So when you kind of start to see kind of those remnants of like that success, right? Was it a moment? Was it you having a big game? Like when you know like yo, I'm really like that in ball.
Yeah. So so we went to Lake Point. Y'all guys know what that is? It's a basically where they hold AAU tournaments and everything. And I had an AAU tournament with Coach Duran. I told Bangin about him earlier. And I just went crazy one day. He just sat down, talked to me. He was like, "This is an everyday thing. You just gotta get your confidence. I been knew you had it." And when he told me that, I just never looked back. It was up from there. Like averaging like 20 in the tournament and everything. It was crazy.
What team was you playing with Outlaws at that time?
No, it was called the Making Mavs. Making Mavs.
Making Mavs, okay.
All right. So that was the moment for you. So when talking about your game, I don't know if you told us to Bacon. Maybe you can enlighten me a little bit. What do you feel like makes you special? What do you feel like makes you kind of stand out?
I want to say shot making. My shot making is pretty crazy. I don't even know how I make a lot of tough shots, and just being a leader. I think me being a leader, controlling everything. I think I'm pretty good at that. And I really always been like with football, with Coach Ty and all them. I always been like a kid people looked up to. So like I just now like I really wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, why are people looking up at me? And when I blew up, I really realized that like I need to keep going so I can make these kids know that they can do something with their life. Cause like nowadays, y'all know it's like crazy out here. Yeah.
It is. So
Yes.
so for you, if you mind expounding more, like what does it mean to you just to be that inspiration for kids? Because like you said, they look up for you, so that means like anything you do, like they gonna try to do too. So like also you gotta stay out of trouble and make sure you're doing the right things, prepare the right way, good habits. So how do you just balance all that?
Really just staying away from like things that you don't need to be in, like some places you just don't need to be, like so like some athletes be in the wrong place, like wrong play wrong time, and like just in their career. So my grandma and all them always told me be smart about what what you're doing. Everyone looking at it. And as a kid, nobody as a kid, you're not worried about what grandma said. But now that I'm growing up, I really like understand what she was been talking about.
100%. Who are some guys? Maybe you've been mentoring a little bit, Jaylin. Like whether it's on the team or AU, like that you just you try to help out, you try to give them the game, kind of how Coach Gatz was for you, Coach Duran was for you.
My little brother is he not he not the best at basketball right now. I just stay on him every day, but he plays football. Like he likes football. So my stepdad, he took me in around like 3. My dad went to jail or whatever. So I just my stepdad been telling me stay on him and everything, like be a role model for him. So I just do that, and I train with him every day. I'm talking to him through this stuff. So yeah, yes sir.
How I know it's the top, but how cool is it being like a big brother?
I mean, it's a blessing, really. Like, it's a blessing, but it can be rough sometimes, them getting on your nerves and everything.
100%. Okay, so talk about the parallels of football and basketball and what you're doing. So getting up 300 shots a day, as you talked about with Bacon. So
yes,
what aspect of your game you want to highlight more this summer? What are you trying to really get out there where you like, okay, I can do this. I'm an elite shot maker. I'm a leader.
I want to say
to the next level.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Defense, I need to work on my defense a lot. But ball handling, just like, controlling the pace of the game, I need to work on that.
Okay. For that one, let's talk about controlling the pace of the game. Like, do you mean like slowing down some?
Yeah,
like up the court?
Yeah, just like either really, like, when you want to speed it up. When you want to slow it down. Whatever you feel like, what the coach tell you, like whatever you feel like.
For sure. Who do you like to I guess watch? I know I know kids nowadays are big into highlights, and whether it's Kyrie or whoever it may be, like who do you like to watch that's either in the league or they're even in the college level?
He's going to the league right now, but LeBaron Fallon, he came from Alabama, my hometown, Mobile. So I've been diehard Bama fan. I love LeBaron, so I'm watching him.
What's your favorite thing, real quick, about his game?
His pace is like insane. Like he probably like he can split the defense and like he walking, but he's dribbling. It's crazy.
I like that. Okay. Now you talked about being from Mobile. When did you I guess you made the transition to Georgia? Were you younger? Were you teenager? When did you make the transition?
When I used to live in Mobile with my dad and all of them, but when my dad got in trouble, I moved up with my mom. My mom met a new guy, and him and his family just took me in. They always stayed on me, and I love him I love him like my family.
Yes, sir. What's the most, if you can remember, what's the most underrated aspect of just playing ball in Bama? Sometimes Bama's like something, unless you live in Huntsville, it's like most people overlook it, but I know Bama got good hoops. If you can remember, just what stands out the most, you think?
How can I say? Defense. I think everybody at Alabama got defense crazy down there. Open gym is it's insane. Yeah, so I say defense.
Okay, so everybody got the deep. So it's kind of go back to one of your strengths of shot making. You gonna have to be able to create because you ain't playing going past people.
Oh yeah, when I go down there, I still go back to my hometown. We got it's called Hanley High School. We got a little gym and we go to. Every time we go down there, boy, they defense be crazy. So I just as a kid, I always just went up there. As a kid, I'm not really doing nothing, but nowadays everybody know me, JV, so it just always competition. They always give me a run for my money.
What's the best game you've played in that is not organized basketball? Give me a old school, you with the boys, or you at the blacktop.
Yeah,
one of the best games you can remember.
Okay. Wesley Street with Coach Duran, we had Jaylin Brett, my point guard. Javoris Warner was on the team then, which Duke. Yeah, we had a little scrimmage with each other. Me and Javoris were on the same team. Jalen used to love basketball. He wasn't like, it's really vice versa with each other. He loved basketball, man. So he would always beat it. We didn't like. He was always the best out of everybody. Me and Javoris beat him one day, and we just giving it to him. He was crying everything. He hated it. So I would say, yeah, that was the best one. That's like a memory I always remember.
Wow. Okay. Backyard hoops, y'all. Y'all told
Yeah.
Jaylin up. Do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
that was the moment that made him transition to football?
Might be.
100%. Okay. All right. So you talk about what you want to work on. I know you work with Outlaws. So how does the rest of your summer kind of shape up? I know GBC Live is this upcoming week. Then you got Southeastern Regionals. Will you be at that? And then if you are, who you running with? I'm pretty sure Newnan.
Yeah. So we got this week we got Lake Point, like you said, and the following week we go to North Georgia, which I took a unofficial visit up there. I really like it up there. So we go to North Georgia, we play a few games. And I want to say that's it. July, I'm back with TWU. We have live peers and all that in front of the college coaches and stuff. So I'm back in AAU mode in July.
For those that don't know, describe real quick for audience that don't know what live periods is or what that entails with all the coaches. Tell me about why that's such a critical part for recruiting.
Okay. At live period, you just like you gotta perform. The coaches, and when it's like live periods at gyms and stuff, the gyms put like every college coach they can get, they put you right bench, really like the bench. They put you right there. And college coaches get to, check you out, examine you, they can offer you there. It's really just like, live, just get your name out there.
Period. Last one. How do you get this Newnan team to where they want to be? I know you talked about wanting to be in the Elite Eight this year. Unfortunately, couldn't get there. Some things happen. How you get this team to be with all the talent you guys have to where you want to go?
I'm gonna reflect back on Jackson dad named Coach Wayne. He's not the main coach right now, but he's just like, he's been there during the summer league and stuff. He told me as a leader I need to get rid of all the cancer sticks, referring to like, kids that's like complaining about not playing, not standing up when the team dapping, like really just trying to get rid of all the cancer sticks. Like if you ain't no good aspect to the team, like either celebrating, playing defense, anything to help the team win. If you're not doing that, I don't believe you should be on the team.
Period.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's cutthroat business right there, man. How you handling that, bro? How you handling it? You know what I mean? If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine, but how you handling it?
I mean, as a leader, I go through the player first, and the player say whatever he says. I'm telling him to change it. If he, some kids change it, but like.
One second, brother. My boy might young man phone might have died on man.
You hear me? Yeah, I hear you. I'm back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, someone gave me a call. What was the question again?
Just how you're handling that. Handling cancer.
The cancer sticks. Yeah, I go through the players first, and I talk to them about it. I'm a respectful kid, so I ask them what's wrong, like what do they feel like, and when they give me that information, I talk to Coach Gatz about it first and see if he can fix it. And if the player is just like, I'm gonna break it down to the player what the coach said, because me and Coach Gatz got a real tight bond, so I break it down what Coach Gatz said.
It's a high commodity.
Probably got another call.
Probably did. That's JB, ladies and gentlemen. Give us 1 second. He will be back. I will say though, Naj, you know what I mean? After here he is right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm back. They keep calling me. I had to get my mom was telling stop, but
What did they call me?
I just go through. Y'all hear me? I just go. I just stop.
Good,
I just cut them off. Yeah, I just cut them off. Just cut them off the team after that one.
Oh yeah, 100%. How do you they don't? How do you? I'm saying control it. It's a lot. Cutting people off the team. It's a lot you got to carry.
Yeah, control the controllables.
Yeah, control the controllables. How you do that?
It's just like, how can I say? As a leader, you can't go do like you can't do the stuff you're telling your teammates not to do. So I check myself a lot of times because I might slip up, do something stupid. And I'm like, I can't go tell the players they're not doing it when I'm doing the same stuff. So like, I really just stay on myself about that a lot.
But that's a great answer, brother. I want to go back to the Outlaws, man. Once again, one more time, brother. It's an elite group. A lot of guys are doing a lot of special things out of their group. Did
Yeah.
you all know back then that y'all were a special group, that y'all were going to be doing it this big?
That's a good question. I mean, really, how can I say it? Yeah, really, I want to say yeah. Like like the main skill players back in the day in Pee Wee, I think all those guys, superstars, and I always thought about that. Like Javor, he would probably run across the field, turn around, ready to get. I just knew he was going. I just knew it. I actually got him right here. He over here eating right here.
Man, you supposed to get
Yeah,
the
there you
shot,
go, right
man.
there, Javor.
But I just seen Javon at the shop.
Oh yeah, he was just working. Yes, sir.
That's hilarious. But so man, you know what I mean? You always knew that the group was gonna be special. How did y'all keep a tight bond? Because people at different schools, things like that, how y'all stay tight?
Yeah. Coach Ty used to always do, like ceremonies and stuff. So we always stayed tight after every year. And actually, Pee Wee ends around 12. Coach Ty loved that so much. We was finna go play up and stuff. So like really just I want to say Coach Ty and Coach Nick, really all the coaches, they always kept talking to the kids, even if they quit, like they still checking on them, make sure they ain't doing bad things and everything. Like they really just good role models.
Wow.
I'm really grateful for them, man. Very grateful for them.
But what do you think is the most impactful thing that you got for just the Outlaws or just from Coach Ty in general?
Keeping the main thing the main thing. I'm gonna say that. Coach Ty always told me, like the Outlaws, Beck, like that's around CEC, so we getting kids like, living in the project, wanting to be street. Like some of our players, went to the street life, but Coach Ty always told, a couple of us keep the main thing, and I always remember that.
100% well said, brother. So man, you already talked about what you want to do, what you want to improve on this season, man. I'm saying, what do you? I mean, I know you saying you have some fun, you just chilling. What are you doing to kind of chill and unwind and have some JB time?
Good question.
You know, you on the game a little bit. You gonna be out with partners.
Oh yeah. I mean, I hang around Nate. My boy Nate got a pool, so I'm really always at Nate's house. We probably train in the pool sometimes. Like we just play in the pool. I play the game a lot, like 2K. I play 2K a lot with a couple of like the basketball players and stuff. And then the
Y'all be on
gym.
the
So
park.
really, game, pool, gym.
Y'all be on the
Yeah,
park.
part. Yeah, yes sir, part. Yes sir, part.
100%, man. And I'm gonna ask you about Brody, man. Y'all posted a picture. Y'all been knowing each other since a kid. Just talk about, what I'm saying, how y'all were, the little guppies, little babies, or little kids, bro.
Yeah. Brody, I met Brody, first year middle school actually. Brody just always him and his dad, Coach Brad, they always told me. They always told me, you're gonna be great. Like Coach Brad, Coach Brad is mainly football, but after I quit, he came up to me. He was like, "I know you're gonna be special kid," and like that really just touched me. And Brody is just like always been a good kid and just always my best friend. He stay like 2 seconds away from me. So when I'm bored, like you said on my free time, I probably go chill with Brody. We talk about, like college in general. So we just talking about that. He just committed to Georgia Tech. I wanted him to go to Arkansas. So before his commitment, we had a big, disagreement about that one. But other than that, yeah,
Nah, 100%. And so say you I'm gonna ask him about his recruiting when he come back. I know he just talked about North Georgia. Pickleball. Yeah, I'm hearing pickleball is a hot sport in Newnan for sure.
Oh yeah, pickleball. Yeah, pickleball.
He's here. Yeah. So how's your recruitment going?
Oh
I know you
yeah.
talked about
Recruitment wise, I I got a lot of interest. I got it from KSU. I just got done, talking to Auburn. Auburn came to where we played at today, and the coach came up and Coach Gatt was like he loved the program, he loved the way he coaching. So coach he got in contact with Coach Gatt. So I've been, KSU, Auburn, Presbyterian College in South Carolina, it's the D1. He that's my family. I love that guy. He taught me like every day. He check on my family. I check on his. Like, yeah, we just really had a tight bond ever since like 11, like since my junior year started. He always been tight with me. So much respect with Coach Zoe. Yeah, Coach Zoe, that's my boy.
100%. But the last thing I'm gonna throw at the Naj, man. Favorite hoop shoe, bro. You got a lot of them. You got the KDs. You know what I mean. You got a lot of them. What's your favorite hoop shoe?
Oh yeah. I just got some Kobe's girl dash. I want to say those. I love those. But my KDs, I got some. The KDs, time to put them in retirement. They done got a little too old. But yeah, I loved those for a little minute.
100%.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about the shoe game, man. Do you got like a pregame ritual? How you get like in that mode before you finna step on that court?
Electrolyte. How can I say it? Electrolyte. It's like a little thing, like a liquid IV you put in your drink. I take that before every game, and I work on form shooting. Like we got 2 gyms at Newnan, so I work on form shooting like before the game every single time, and that's just like gives me my confidence to go out there and shoot.
Period. When you're struggling on the court, let's say just like the shot not falling. You did everything you're supposed to do. You did your form shooting. You put in the work and put 300-400 shots up, but it's just that it's one of them nights, man. It's just not going down. How do you approach that? What's your mindset when that kind of comes?
Yeah. Speaking on that, Bacon was at this game actually. Langston, my shot always been there. Langston, I think I had a horrible shoe night. And Coach Drip, he came and talked to me after the game. He was like, "Yeah, you're very athletic, kid. Like you gotta, change up your game if your shot not working." And ever since then I just been doing that.
Got you. So if it's not working, so what do? Do you try to go to the paint? You try to get a foul call?
Oh
You try
yeah,
to
yeah.
get a layup?
I work on my mid range. Like my mid range, I've been working on that a lot. So I really just stop, give them a little bump, and just explode with the mid range, or just go all the way if they giving it to me. Really, what the defender gives me.
Got you. Why do you think the mid range game is so like slept on? Like we see like Shay's doing it a lot more, so it's kind of like coming back around a little bit. But why do you feel like that part is like so slept on?
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Steph Curry.
I got you. Yeah, he did proliferate the 3. You're not lying about that. Okay. Give me your top 3 players you've ever went against.
Hold on, say that again.
Give me your top 3 hardest players you've ever went against in high school. It could be AAU as well.
Okay. Harrison Reynolds from St. Pius. Boy's a dog. He actually, he's a dog. Me and him actually are good people. Who else? That's a good question. Dante. I don't know his last name. He went to Northgate a few years back. Big time. Boy, he was tough. Yeah, boy, he was tough. And actually a teammate, his name Tay Reed. He got a brother that goes to Jonesboro. He's actually on the interview pretty soon. He didn't he didn't really like basketball, but boy, he was tough. He quit first. That was crazy. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right,
Yes,
solid.
sir.
Okay. Match another good one. Give me a top 5 all time NBA. Top 5.
LeBron, MJ, Shaq. I'm gonna put KD at 4, and who else? I'm gonna say Steph. Steph just changing. I'm gonna say Steph.
Okay.
Not gonna knock it. I will say KD's a little high, but I'm gonna let you rock.
Yeah.
Okay, solid list. All right. And One more for I throw it back to Bacon. So talk about your list. What was one more going with actually? What's been one of your craziest games you ever been in? Now this is organized ball. Like you might have dropped 40, 50, game winner. Give me like one of your craziest games.
East Coweta this year, we went down like 14-2 in the first quarter. Like it was crazy. They were getting every foul, 3 pointers, everything. Like it was crazy. And we went into halftime, everybody down. I told them like it's nothing to be down about. I think I had like 10 going into half. I ended with like 34, and I was like, I didn't even notice. I was like, whoa. And it was crazy.
Damn, we dropped 24 in the second half.
Yeah, that's I'm like, wow.
Ooh,
Bunches, bro.
okay, so he might. So basically, you a microwave.
Oh yeah. Really, like, with shooting, I mean, my Coach Durant, always told me, if you're a shooter, just shoot it. But like with me, like if one goes in, like if my first one goes in, oh, it's gonna be a long night. I ain't gonna miss no time soon. But like like really, just soon as the first one go in, it's I'm ready.
Period.
100% JB. A couple more. We're gonna let you rock, brother. Again, appreciate you coming
Yes, sir.
on, brother.
Yes, sir.
Just when the name Jackson Drag comes to mind, I'm saying, what do you think about his impact on the team and off the court as a classmate, human being, teammate? What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Me and Jackson has been close since like sixth grade. Yeah, sixth, fifth grade. So he he really always been a slept on. He used to only could shoot, but like he's just been developing his game, and he's like really one of the most slept on players we got on our team. He just like that factor that like every team need. He's bringing defense and everything, just not shooting anymore. And funny thing about Jackson, we played a 4-star guard from North Carolina today at Auburn, and Jackson goes to the other side like we're warming up. He says, "Which one of 4-star?" I got him all game, and we like blew him out by 30. Jackson took that role and he was ready. It was shocking because like I never seen it from Jackson. Like I've been with him for, I was like, wow. And yeah, so well, like with his dad, Jackson, dad is like ex-military. He was like All-American in Arkansas, everything. So he stays on us like every day. We're if we're at Jackson House, he got a basketball goal. We're shooting, we're running hills, got the weights on. Like he just want us to be great, and I love Coach Wayne for that.
Nah, that's nice. I did not know that. But shout out to Jackson. We need that third defensive stopper, Jackson. If you're watching,
Oh
keep
yeah.
doing your thing, brother. But I gotta ask you, brother. You know what I mean? What was your favorite moment this past season, brother?
That's a good question. Beating Dutchtown, we beat Dutchtown, and Landon, who transferred from Callaway last year, he never really talked, and that was like the first time I seen him like celebrate with the team. It just made me happy. Like everyone was happy. Yeah.
100%, man. Last question for me. We're gonna give you the floor. When you black box, we're gonna give you black box the floor. But you know what I'm saying? Having not full time, but having somebody that documented team from start to finish. You know what I mean? How was that process for you? How was that process for the team? How do you feel like it affected y'all in like big moments? I know little moments you just can't go, but in big moments, how do you feel like it affected y'all?
Yeah, I mean, we really, Coach Drip always told us like when the camera's on, it's time to roll. Like you got to show, camera on, you got to show out, and like we're used to before Bacon came, we're used to like not having no. What is you're echoing? I know it's fine. I'm just gonna talk to you. But my mom came in talking about you couldn't see my face. I was like, we're about to end it. It's pretty fine. But what was the question again? Yeah.
How was it having how was it having a documentary on the team like during the big moments? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, like I was saying about Coach Drip, he just always told us when the camera on, it's time to like. He always preached that to us. And when you came along, we was pretty, camera shy. We really didn't have no cameras. Like Newnan ain't no big school. Like we just now getting big. So like when he told us that, I want to say like the first practice you came to, everybody like shocked about it and everything. And he came in and told us it's that time. Like stuff finna get for real. Y'all finna be out there. And we just took that in and we just listened to him throughout the whole season, and he led us with all that.
100%. Shout out to Coach Drip, brother. Again, brother. You know what I mean? If you want, we'll leave. We'll stay up here with you. This is a black box. But if you want to shout anybody out, brother, you know what I mean? You want to, plug your
Oh
IG.
yeah. I want to shout out, like I was saying, Coach Todd, Coach Duran, Lil K, and all them bros. Like speaking on them, like they took me in as a brother too, cause like I really didn't know like Lil K, Rodney, and all them. They pushing it. We're going to the gym. Like they want me to like be great, and I respect them for that. They texting me, let's go work out, everything. Like I really respect that.
Nah, man, 100%. JB, man, we appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep working hard, brother, and we will see you soon, brother.
All right, see you, Bacon. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Much love.
Much love.
All right, brother. I'm gonna shout you out, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Mom, shaking in. We appreciate you tuning in, my Dukes. You know what I mean? I got a mirror at Dutchtown, getting at the road on the road at Dutchtown. So appreciate you tuning in, Mom. Mr. T, you tuned in. My guy JB, La Familia. Big Newnan. Naj knows about the Big Newnan, man. So
no, hold on. Coach Teagle, what's going on? You tapping to the show? You ain't hit us back, man. What's going on, brother? We get a text back.
These is facts.
That's all I'm asking. Can we get a text back?
These is facts.
And we ain't gonna talk about what it's about because we keep private. But can we get a hit back? We waiting on that, Coach Teagle. Come on now. What I'm saying, just that's on the phone, man. I know you're busy, but it's on the phone. Yeah.
One call, that's all. What law firm is that? One call, that's all.
One call,
John Ford.
Yeah. Come on, Coach Teagle. Come on, man. We supposed to be locked in. We supposed to be La Familia. Come on, man.
Yeah,
man. Come on, man.
We should have a fiesta.
Yeah, man. No me entiende.
Yeah, no me gusta, mi friend. No me gusta.
Nah.
But so
no,
man,
it's going this. Don't be hiding. No, it's going this.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
Nah, real tough. But first topic, ladies and gentlemen, for all those still stay tuned in because we're going to talk about the GBCA live period. What we have found out today is that and if anybody's tied with that organization, the GBCA is charging media $50 to come cover an event.
I think it's
like, no, it's only $50. Like, brother, we're coming from Southside, we're coming from Newnan. How are you going to charge media to come assist teams, to come assist the GBCA, Georgia Basketball Coaches Association, and publish kids? Y'all charging $50. We got to come from where we come from. Majority of the time, these creators is coming from down south. I don't see no. I mean, it's a couple. I'm not going to disregard the up north creators, but that's a problem. That's a problem. And if you know anybody, if any assistants here know some of the coaches, you know what I mean, or the brothers, definitely hit them up, man. Because what we're hearing right now is like a lot of content creators that we're just gonna wait to the last one. And as coaches, as ADs, as head of basketball operations, you do not want to hear that. You do not want to walk into an empty gym. Now the kids and the coaches will be fine because they're still getting opportunities, but it's not gonna be put out. And that's what builds schools and builds brands and connects the dots. What's your take on that, Naj?
Nah, I mean, I think you're right. We was having a conversation. I'll keep this guy nameless, but he was like, yeah, that's the direction it's going, though. Obviously got big media conglomerates and things like that, but he was like, even at the grassroots level, you're going to probably see more of this, like charging media to go, for the event. I just, I don't understand that. Like, even colleges, they don't charge you. You have a credential and you go cover it. So it's just, I understand people got bills to pay. I know you have to rent out the facility, but if you're already charging the teams and then you charging the parents, right? There, like how much? Like when does that become greed at that point? Right? Yeah. When is enough? Now you're charging media. Now, mind y'all, when we bring up this topic, and this is why I kind of sway away a little. I love hoops, but it's like it becomes too much. It's just me and Bacon go to any 7-on-7 event, it's smooth. There's no pay, right? Or we can go to any event and put a kid on. So when you have a space where it's getting dominated by the big time players like the Pumas, the Nikes, right, that's cool. But at the same time, y'all gonna get to a situation where these other kids are going to get glossed over, right? And credit on the Radar Hoops and several other players that are still continuing to highlight those kids and Rise Hoops that's doing the same thing. But you get to a point Like, it's only gonna be the big media, and we know they don't always find all the gems, right? So sometimes they're late to the party. So it's like media should never have to pay, especially if they try to put kids on and highlight them and get them out there, right? So I just like that part I don't understand, right? Everybody know GBC Live is big. Coaches are coming in, right? It's massive for rapport relationships. But like you said, it's already a turnoff for most people because it's all the way up in Lake Point and Cartersville, right? So like Bacon said, when you have to make that drive all the way from south or sometimes even north, like that's a hell of a ride, right? And if you go all and remember, some people either get a hotel, some people can't afford a hotel. Some people have to drive down and back each day. That's enough in itself. And then on top of that, you think I have to pay to cover? What are we doing? And then it's 50 per session. So that's $150. Yeah, it's 50 per session. What are we doing?
That means 10 curators is $500 for those who are bad at math. And then we do more than 10 in there.
Yeah. So I just think like, and that's why I don't care for like y'all do too. Like, I'll just stick to what I do. I'm never as a media member, and I cover college basketball and I cover college athletics. I will never pay to cover no damn grassroots. I don't care how commercialized this stuff is becoming. I don't care how money hungry. Like y'all is dead serious tripping. It's never that deep. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to have to contend with big media conglomerates. Then you have to pay on top of that. What are we doing? That's my take.
I couldn't agree more, brother. I couldn't agree more. At some point, like, and not just media or anything, the viewers, listeners are going through life. At some point, you gotta draw the line. You gotta draw a hard line and saying that's the only time people are gonna hear you. When we've been having 200 media people come in. Now we only got 50. Well, what's going on? Well, the $50 that they charge the media, man. So that's our thoughts on that. I didn't want to make it long-winded, but it's kind of breaking news. We found out. You sent me that text this morning or last night?
I think last night.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we'll digress, man. We'll transition into we'll go NBA and then we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in high school basketball. So as of last night, the New York Knicks and the crazy city, I'm sure everybody's seen the viral videos by now, but the Knicks are now up 3-1 over the Spurs, who shot themselves in the foot last night. De'Aaron Fox's blown-headed layup attempt. Nobody wants to block out for the Spurs in big moments. But the biggest thing to me is you were up 30 plus, and you end up losing by 1 at the buzzer, man. So I don't know. At this point, as a basketball fan, I just want the Knicks to win in New York. I would love to see the Spurs come back and win it, but you know what I mean, 3-1, that's only been done, I think, one time, once or twice. Go ahead and play your tape, brother. Go ahead and play your tape. I bet you on mute with Richard Lips.
Yeah. Nah, go ahead. I wanted you to do your take. Mine is a soliloquy. I call some stuff out. So you go ahead. I want you to get your take in.
For sure. Well, first and foremost, I think is it Coach Johnson for the Spurs? I think it's Coach Johnson. Get out, coach, brother. I mean, we know Mike Brown.
Oh.
Say it again.
You said he's not coaching. I said at all.
He's getting out, coach. That's a good question. Is he coach? Yeah, that's a good point too. Is he coaching, man? It really seemed like it's a lot of like first half. The Spurs are shooting, they burning the Knicks' eyelids off, shooting the ball 60% from the field first half. Second half, it's just fun. When I see the Spurs play, it's either knocking down shots, unorthodox shots, right? Or they're getting points in transition. They're trying to go downhill. Nobody really looks in rhythm. And especially the NFL, he's just fishing. Everybody's just fishing, and Wemby's just being Wembanyama. And at some point, you know what I mean, you got to draw plays. Like a prime example was in the fourth quarter. When it was in the fourth quarter. Anyway, it was in the fourth quarter. I think the Spurs were down, and I'm like, man, me and my pops like, man, he's got to call a timeout here, right? And
he let him go 24 run.
24 run, but it didn't take him a long time to call a timeout. So I hate to question the finals coach's competency, but you know what I mean, this don't look good right now, man. It just look like they beat They beat the Thunder off mismatches. They abused Chet, and tonight and against the Knicks, they're just not doing enough to win, man. Not doing enough to win, man. But what's your take, brother? Hold on, we got Jay Zone in the house, man. We appreciate you tuning. Jay Zone in the house tonight, Bacon. I got certain, bro. Hey, brother, you know what I mean? You gotta keep that SWSP 50 on you, brother. But I couldn't tell. If you would have ever said it, I would have never known, brother. But appreciate you doing it. Go ahead, brother.
Time choke job. How in the hell, if you the Spurs, you blow a 29-point lead? Yo, like when I say Charles Cook with this quote, we saw the dumbest basketball team in the history of civilization. San Antonio Spurs helped the New York Knicks win. Fox, what the hell were you doing? Bro, literally went 6 for 16. And in the fourth quarter, they making their run. Mitch Johnson only called one timeout. At some point, bro, when in the hell as a coach you run a damn play? Besides the damn pick and roll lob with Wemby to the damn basket. They made the adjustment, bro. And I know this your first NBA Finals, dog. But Lord, you don't know how to adjust. And you kept giving the ball to De'Aaron Fox when he ain't do nothing with it. Dribble down the clock and shoot a damn three. It was awful offense the entire fourth quarter. Then why wasn't he in the game? Bro had 21 points on 8 of 12 shooting. You damn right. If I'm a Spurs going forward and I'm a Spurs fan, I want him to be my starting point guard. Put us in the best action possible. You guys didn't even penetrate the rim. You kept taking three after three after three after three. Like, bro, when do you change up the game plan? Y'all literally sold this game. I'm going to be real. Y'all in a world of trouble. I don't see how you rebound from a 29-point blown lead, bro. How do you get better from that? I don't see it. I don't get how you don't play your best players. Like, Fox didn't have it tonight. When that lead got to single digits, I would have literally looked like, hey, Fox, we're going to put him on the ball and Stephon Castle on the ball. And I know Stephon Castle has a big turnover problem. And I know he's not the best with that. I still would have trusted him in that moment because Fox didn't have it, bro. Lean on some of your best players. He's cooked the entire playoffs. I don't care that he's a rookie. He don't play like one. And OG Anunoby cooked the hell out of y'all. 33 points and 4 boards and also 7 3-pointers. Y'all just allow him to go off. And credit him for the Statue of Liberty play where he was able to go up and tip it in. And if you Wemby, why you don't get your ass in the paint? You're 7'6". 7'6". Go to the paint, bro, and go get a board. Make it make sense. And I mean, Fox just had turnover after turnover after turnover. I mean, it was just boneheaded plays. And Wemby ain't even play good. Like, he had 30 points. He was like 9 for 26. It wasn't a great performance. And y'all were up 29. And as I said in my tweet, an all-time choke job. Like, you don't come back from that. And I hate to say it, but it feels like it's over. And Brunson gave you 36. He gave you 36 corn nuggets. You didn't have an answer. And he does what he does best, delivering the damn clutch. Crazy. And he shot better today. 12 for 25 is better. That's 48%. He did what he was supposed to do. And for you, the Spurs, you had 27 points the entire second half. When you had 80 or 79, I should say, at the half. That's awful, bro. So this game comes down to coaching, 1. And number 2, just the lack of being able to go get a bucket. I don't understand you go 6 straight possessions and let De'Aaron Fox do the same damn thing over and over again when this didn't work. So, yeah, credit the Knicks. 5 20-point comebacks. And I hate to say it, I don't see how you rebound. We saw what happened to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they struggled. And they got swept. I think we get a gentleman's sweep. I had my confidence in the Spurs. If they would have won this, I think they would have won this series. You're down 3-1. You got to go win in San Antonio, and you got to go win again in New York. I just don't see it happening. How do you gain anything from this game to motivate yourself to go back by blowing that damn lead? That was worse than blowing the Falcons lead, the 28-3. That was way worse. That doesn't even compare to that. It was awful. You scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, 14 in the third. Awful offense. The entire second half, awful. You didn't move the needle at all. No adjustments. Terrible. So, yeah, man, Knicks fans are going to be happy about this one. Boy, I feel if you're a Spurs fan, don't cut on no sports channel tomorrow. You're going to get drug the whole goddamn time. I feel for you. Awful. And that's my game 4 reaction. Lord. Talk about blowing an opportunity. Don't get much worse than that.
First of all, brother, nothing will ever be worse than that 28-3 loss in my book, brother. That's to have him fully recovered from that, man. Just put that out there.
That's my reaction, brother. It's all time choke job. I mean, it's not that hard. And I kept saying, like, get the ball out of Fox's hands. Like he
Yeah,
was doing stupid play after stupid play after stupid play. Like all he did was dribble down the clock. It was like, oh, why you don't take time off the clock? He did that. You have to have efficient offense. You can't dribble, and 5 seconds left. Let me try to do something. No, actually move the freaking basketball. They look like they're like the Rockets.
this year,
For a
Rockets.
couple years. Yeah, with James Harden and dribble, and I'm gonna try to go get a late. That's what the hell he looked like. That's not a winning formula of basketball. You have to move the ball, penetrate, and then open up lanes.
Nah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. I forgot about that point last night. I think game 3, maybe game 4. Dylan Harper had a successful shooting night, and he was nowhere to be found in the fourth quarter.
It was game 1 too.
It's 3 games. Just 3 games.
Multiple games this series.
To me. I don't. A lot of people are talking about the sports are rigged. I'm not gonna go there just yet. But there's certain things is. Yeah, great point, brother. You know what I mean? The Hawks gave the Knicks the most calm out of the playoff. The Spurs are doing decent, but I think, nobody's been able to adjust with Coach Brown, and he's not making crazy adjustments. He's just making common sense adjustments. But this is why I think the Spurs, man, you gotta have some. You gotta grab your nuts, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the Knicks fans. They throwing eggs at Wemby. You know what I mean? Look at this, man. I think they get ready to loop again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they're wilding.
Throwing, man, great arm. But you know what I mean? That does something to you as a person, as a man, whatever you want to say. You just gotta, you know what I mean? You want to prove people wrong, and hate is sometimes the best fuel. And you gotta hate the Knicks fan if you're a Spurs player, especially Wemby. But somebody throw your egg, you got the egg on you. Gonna wipe it off, but it's still there. You gotta walk through the lobby. You gotta walk to the elevator, get to your floor, and clean that off, and sit down and think. That's, you know what I mean. So that's got to be lingering with Wemby, and but they're getting out coached. But the thing for the Spurs, I think they're outplaying the Knicks off raw ability. It seems like.
I think.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Now, I think they're outplaying them too because they get good starts to the games, but can you sustain it, right? And you can't go and start settling. Like obviously, Michael Wilbon said, stop taking threes. Like yes, first half you made 14 of them, but if the shot's not falling, you can easily get a duck down to the rim. Right, you could do more than just Wemby. Have Stephon Castle attack, have Vassell attack, right? Champagne, like whoever it needs to be, attack the rim. Stop settling for jumpers. That gets teams back in the game. Let me go for the hero shot, huh?
You already got him in foul trouble. Knicks have been 4 or 5 fouls every game this series, maybe but one.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying? Put pressure on Cat, on OG Anunoby. It's simple. You bail them out when you just do the same thing over and you just jack threes. You bail them out.
100%. I coming into since the Atlanta Hawks series, I've said it then when they were playing the Hawks. I said OG Anunoby has been the second best player on the floor for the Knicks behind Carl. I love Jaylin Brunson, but he's played a lot of big lineups. I think it's Spurs. I guess I'll slide Jaylin Brunson, second best player on the team. I think I'll ask you this too. I'm gonna come to this comment. I think right now Karl Anthony Towns is the front runner for the MVP. But I'm gonna get your thoughts on who you think it is in just a second. Knicks fans wouldn't dare do that crap to Atlanta fans in Atlanta jerseys, chase them and rip their jerseys off them. New York is different. It depends on what type of Atlanta fan it is. You know what I mean? People don't, they pick their battles. You know what I mean? And especially if it's 100-1, you know what I mean? I just, you know what I mean? If Naj's not going to New York, you know what I mean, as Atlanta Hawks fans, this is the intense series, you know, we're trying to find ourselves around a couple pack of Atlanta fans. So We're gonna move very strategic. Whatever street Square Garden is on. 100%. Oh, we're gonna know some Nick fans. You gotta pick your battles, brother. But what you think, bro? You think Karl Anthony Towns is a front runner for the MVP? No. Ooh, Brunson?
Probably OG or Brunson. I don't think it's Cat. Cat first 2 games, yes, but the last couple, no. He hasn't been as consistent. So I think you got to get somebody that's been playing at a high level. I feel like OG's been doing his thing. You know, the game even they lost, he had like 23. Efficient shooting night. Should have had more touches than what he had. Then you got to go with him or Brunson to me.
Now, because they didn't go to Karl last game that well. Not this last game, but the game before last. I think he only had, 10 shots? Let me pull up the numbers.
I think so. He did.
Yeah, so you gotta. That's the Karl is the mismatch because they're pulling Wemby out of the paint with Karl, but Wemby, or I don't even know. Coach Johnson, the Wemby they're switching him on somebody else so he can roam. To me, he's roaming a little too far. Even doing it. Say it again.
I agree. I said roaming out. He is.
He's roaming way too far out, and it's getting caught. To me, I'm not even putting Wemby on Brunson last night. I'm gonna put Castle on Brunson, but if you foul out on the last second of the game, you're gonna foul out. But I'm gonna tell you, play good defense because we've been in the bonus system 4-minute mark. But I'm gonna have Wemby by the rim, man. We've been fighting for tips all night. You know what's gonna happen. You know it. So I mean, it's bad execution on Coach Johnson, man. But let me look at these numbers real quick, bro. I'm disgusted. I'm in disbelief that the Spurs have found themselves down 3-1 when they led for the most part in game 1. They had an opportunity to win in game 2, and last night, Wemby comes down and misses free throws in the clutch. It's despite all the other, blunders, De'Aaron Fox. It just, man, what's going on, man? What's going on with the game I love, man? But so Wemby 9 for 25 last night, 2 for 8. Karl 4 for 5. 4 for 5 now. 5 field goal attempts. Now he did get in early foul trouble last night. I believe it's the quickest 2 fouls anybody's picked up in the history of the finals. But let's go to game 5. Go to game 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 115, 111. Spurs win. In the game 3 loss, Karl Anthony Towns had 10 shot attempts. He was 4 for 10. 4 personal fouls. I think you got to have more than 10 shot attempts. The highest on the team was Brunson with 25, 11 for 25, struggled, but he had 32 points. 5 personal fouls, 5 turnovers, 5 assists. And OG was 9 for 13, 28 points. So he's come on great for the Knicks. And I like to see OG play good ball, to be honest with you. So Naj thinks the series is over. I'm hoping for a game 6 win in New York, or the Spurs come back and win it in game 7. That's my hope.
I just don't see it after blowing the lead like that. That's just hard to overcome, hard to come back from. Like we seen it with Cleveland. Like they was whooping the crap out of the Knicks. Never recovered from that, blowing that big lead like that. I don't. It does something to your psyche, and it's hard to ever come back from that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my thoughts, man. I really think, it's tough to rebound from that. They're a young team, but they can't close games. They can't run the right plays. They can't close games. Wemby can't make his free throws. And Wemby is 1 for 9 in late go-ahead attempt situations.
Yes.
That's not good.
Not good.
It's not good. Not a good start. Can he turn it around? Sure. But I believe in him. But after that, and you was whooping the crap out of them, it would have been 2-2. All you had to do was close. You know, and then I think they would have beat them in San Antonio. Knicks would have got game 6 and then would have went 7. But I don't know how you recover. If they do, they'd be one of the greatest comebacks in NBA Finals history. Put it on par up there with LeBron and coming back against Golden State. It would be, I don't want to say in that stratosphere, but you wouldn't be too far off. You know, after blowing that lead like that. So I don't see it. Hopefully I'm wrong, and we can talk about the series more even next week. But I don't.
Don't see it.
Yeah, bro. Not after blowing that. Mm-mm.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, man. I'm just hoping for just something entertaining at this point, because the games have been entertaining. I'd be remiss to say the games haven't been. I've been on the edge of my seat at watching every game. So
It's been good. Like, they've been competitive. It ain't like it's been trash. You know what I'm saying? They've come down to the wire practically every time.
100%. 100%, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to conclude our finals talk. Maybe we'll do something special on. I got to work Saturday, but maybe we'll do something special Sunday, or hopefully we'll be back next week to talk about the finals, or we'll at least give you a wrap up of our thoughts of the finals. But we're going to talk about some House of EYBL news all day. Nike EYBL. This is the boys. Just to go through the standings, we'll go through the stats. Have not been following as close as I would like to this year. But nonetheless, this is the creme of the creme. This is the mecca of grassroots basketball. That, yeah. Team Tyler Heroes team is 9-2 in Pool A. Anthony Black Elite 9-2. PG Paul George Elite 8-3. Drive Nation. So usually it's the OG teams with the stain team. These are fairly new teams here. Drive Nation 7-4. You play Canada 7-4. That's interesting. New York Rens 7-4. Wow, New York's just up right now. God, I was telling my partner this the other day. Today, I said if the New York Knicks win, we could see a resurgence in New York culture. Even though people say New York coaches never win anywhere, but it's clearly been down here on the South for quite a while. But you know what I'm saying. I digress. JL3 7-4. PSA Cardinals 6-5. Indy Heat. Mean Street. Where's Pool B, Oakland Soldiers 2-6. That's who Tyron Stokes and AJ DeBonds have played for. Team Expressions 5-5. That's where the point guard played at Notre Dame. You remember that point guard we saw? He committed to whatever Dwayne Wade played ball at in college.
Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette. I cannot remember his name right now. He played for Louis, though. He played for Louis. I can't remember his name, but he played for Team Expressions. For the Rebels, 10-1. Team CP3, 9-2. Mocan Elite. Yeah, we're saying the OG teams. Team Mello, 7-4. Team Durant. Night Riders, who AJ Wilkins plays. No, not AJ. AJ plays for Team CP3. It's a Georgia boy playing for the Riders right now. It's play at Langston Hughes. Played at Langston Hughes is a Georgia boy playing for the Riders. Jet Academy is a Georgia team, 6-5. Vegas Elite, 6-5. Team Thad, 5-6. Utah Prospects is 4-7. Team United, 4-7. Team Takeover, Team Final, Team Live On is 0-11. Team Final is 1-10. That's rough. I didn't see any Team Why Not, man. What's going on with Russ and the guys, man? Oh, I did. Team Why Not right here, 5-6. Okay. Now let's look at the stats. See what's going on. See what's really going on. Asa Montgomery now, for the people in the back. Asa Montgomery, AOT, is leading the Nike EYBL in scoring with 29 points per game. That is impressive. Jonathan White in New Jersey Scholars, 27.6 points per game. I didn't even see the stars. Why am I not? I didn't even see the stars on Pool. Maybe I should have kept going down. But Zachary Graves, elite guard, 21 points per game. Clyde Walters, 19.9 points per game. Rasheed Morrison. All right, rebounds. We see Asa Montgomery here, 9.7 points, 9.7 rebounds per game. Top 6, Rio Ronix leading 12.7 rebounds per game. He must be a big. Okay. All right. Steals per game. Jonathan White. Zachary Graves is top 10, 2.4 steals per game. Edgar Hubbard, 2.5 steals per game. Okay, man. 3.8 steals, 3.6 steals. Anything above 3 is elite, is past elite, honestly. Blocks per game. Zion Robinson, 2.1. Morgan Kelly, 2.9 blocks per game. You know what I mean? Asa Montgomery, again, 1.9 blocks per game. Let's see what's going on in the assist category. Nobody local. Jonathan White, no, maybe not. Why am I thinking Christian plays for the Stars? But so what's your thoughts about Asa Montgomery, man? That's pretty impressive, bro.
Yeah, I think you see a player that's just polished. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a player that's kind of coming to his own. He had a really good regular season and kind of morphing into like that superstar player, especially at this level, leading the league in points per game and continue to put AOT on the map, man. You know about Ace Bailey, you know what he was able to do with them and putting them more out there, and now they're on the circuit and he's leading the league. You know what I'm saying in scoring. I think that just shows like he's probably one of the more of the prolific scorers in that 27 class. You need a bucket, he can go get one. Good elite shot maker, like just brings a whole bunch of different things to the table, man. I think he's one of the best ones you'll find for sure.
100%. So I do need to correct myself. That was the EYCL, the EYBL, which is the top upper echelon, the 17U, Caden Daughtry. But nonetheless, for him to be leading the CL in multiple categories, be top 10 is very impressive. But Caden Daughtry, Ryan Hampton, Beckham Black, which is names I was looking for. Marcus Spears, Varro Bowman Jr. All right. Tyron Jameson, anybody else? Yeah, it's more like it. But nonetheless, this is very impressive, man. So yeah, just wanted to run through the EYBL, see what was up on that side of town. So I'm gonna switch back and we'll talk some NBA top 100 action, because it's a lot going on in hoops right now, man. It's a lot going on, just grassroots athletics, period. You got spring football, you got a top 100 camp that happens. It's like they're in Rock Hill this year. You got the festivities in Atlanta with the World Cup. There's a free event, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch, there's a free event. Piedmont Park. This should be pretty lit, brother. Should be pretty lit. Jersey got real. Toughest hooper, Michael Gordon. Top 100 camps. We'll just react to a couple film, to a little film here today. Live takes. That's tough. I don't think they hit the backboard. Got great posture, man. Knows how to get low to the ground. Oh, pull up on the kid, man. I like the pace. Got to keep the defender on his hip, man. That's a sign of a great guard. Keep him on your hip. I got to see this layup one more time. Naj, we'll move on. Oh, my Lord. Boy, something special. Again, that is Michael Gordon. Was frying at the top 100. What is this? Arkansas locked up the best 1-3 room in the SEC. Transfer Jeremiah Wilkinson. Yup. Billy Richmond's coming back? Oh, my Lord. Jordan Adu-Toure. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is Coach Cal's year. You're first. Anthony Pemberton, a walking bucket. Let's check him out. I got Joe Tipton in the comments. Okay, that looks very Caden Allen-esque. Pull up on the kid. Rocking that headband like Slick Watts. Kid's a sniper. Can get to the hole, finish with the right there over 2. Mm-hmm. What do you think now? You about 6'2", 6'3", or you think you about 6'4" right here?
Yeah, probably about 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, that's kind of a shorter guard side. But he is electric. 4-star, 19 points per game at the NBA, PA, top 100 camp. That's a nice finish. All right, we'll do one more top 100. We'll check out Kalina Smith. I think Kalina Smith top #1 girl 2027, 2028. Dual sport LSU commit going off at top 100 camp. All right, brother must play a little football. You know that name, Naj?
Yeah, Ma Hudson for sure. It's a big time player in football.
You play receiver, safety.
I think he's receiver.
Hey, we seen him.
Tight end.
Tight end. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's
a 5-star.
a 5-star tight end. I mean, when you get an opportunity like this, if I'm a 5-star tight end, I get a hey man, want to see you play at the NBA PA. I'm there, coach. It's probably like a 1% type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing a lot of lives here, man. We like to see him put the ball on the floor, but he's a football guy potentially, right? So it's but the skill, he's definitely putting the time in on the gym. So like I said, we'll check out Canada's next top prospect. I lied. Fastest rising hooper. We'll do Canada. Isaiah Hamilton might be Montverd's next star. Okay. Oh man, that's nasty. That's nasty. Hey. Just too easy. And it's probably is a large reason why team you play is having a good year on the EYBL circuit right here. You got Under Armour in the chat, too easy. That's tough. So we'll go Kalina Smith here. And then we'll talk about some news that I haven't heard about Sandy Creek basketball. The girls having probably top 10, easily top 10, probably top 5 best women's program in the country. I think that was it. She dropped 37 threes. Yeah, Kalina's nice, man. Kalina Smith she's special, man. She's special. I believe she's from. I think she plays at Duncanville. No, she don't play at Duncanville. No, she doesn't. So, brother, what I've been hearing, brother, is of course they have Morgan Reckley at Sandy Creek for the ladies. They got a transfer coming in from. Let me pull up my notes here. Sparkman, Alabama. Man, I'm just put it in my phone. I dare you, TikTok. Yeah, it's on my phone. They got an IMG Academy transfer to Sandy Creek. Sandy Creek is gonna be one of the hottest places to be at come fall, spring, summer. All right, no, that's football. All right, so 2029 #1 8th grader. That's not 2029, but Diaria Mitchell. 5'10" guard or wing from Sparkman, and they also got a Hebron transfer coming down to Sandy Creek. So you can go in, you know what I'm saying, sign that Southside Chips crown away to Sandy Creek and potentially in 4A. Because I'm putting all my money on the Sandy Creek Lady Patriots. This is why you tune to Just Sizzling News, because you're not gonna get this anywhere else on a Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's off the cut. but yeah, brother. And from what I hear, the head coach isn't necessarily. She's a great coach, obviously. But the orchestrator is the assistant coach. I think it's a he. He is tapped in with the AAU scene in a major way. Yeah. I think they get the one of them girls coming in from Jersey. I believe Jersey. So but it's hard to play with Morgan though. I don't think obviously these are all bona fide moves. You know what I mean? So I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't messing up nobody's emotion. But I'm just keeping it real. So 100%, man. That's the spiel, man. Any other topics, bro, that you wanna bring up?
No, I think that's it. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. There's a couple commits. I know Ryan made his decision. Went to, I believe it was, I think Kentucky. Arkansas got a commit as well, I think, here recently. So that's the big thing as far as the boys hoops. Girls hoops, there wasn't no major commitment so far, but they're in that EYCL circuit. Obviously, you know, they got various circuits that they're playing on. Standout prospects, you know, but it'll be obviously a big period coming up with GBC Live next week for girls. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be interesting to watch, but nothing too crazy. It's been a little light.
Yeah, man, it's always something. You know, I mean, I think overtime slate just started up. Was about to start up for the ladies, man. It's always something going on, bro. That's why you just got to pick and choose what you want to do and do it at your best ability. As you let the people rock, you know what I mean? Well, any words of wisdom, any words of advice for them, for the entrepreneurs and the free spirits? None today?
None today.
Well, none today, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all tuning in to the Just Sizzling News Podcast. We had Jaylin Brown on. If you're just tuning in, go back, scroll to the front, and you can hear a timeless classic interview again. Shout out to Coach Ty for setting this up for our brother, setting this up for the guys, I should say. Appreciate everybody who tuned into the chat. Stay tuned. You know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe. Scroll to the right on the comment section and hit the hype button for Naj Bacon, because that does a lot for the algorithm and it goes a long way. And we will see you next time. Go Spurs.